Yes, Apu.
How do you know that certain joke you're going to say is appropriate for the audience? The audience has a diverse set of people. How do you know that joke is going to fit them the right way? Doesn't ring well. Then whatever you're going to say after that will not go well.
Yeah. Okay, there are two aspects of this. One is you have to do a training analysis. You have to understand the audience profile. You have to study the audience, culture, etc. The mood that they are in, the reason why they have come over here. It's absolutely important. In spite of doing all your homework, you have to be something called an audience-centric speaker who will understand the mood of the audience at that time. Okay, so it can fail. It's okay, but you learn that this is not suitable. The next time you change. You understand? So the worst thing a speaker can do is, the moment a joke fails, don't give it more life. Move on. Don't dwell on it. Just leave it. Don't try to explain the joke again. That's even worse. Because you'll become a joker. Just leave it. For me, as a speaker, what's the problem is our prepared speeches and Toastmaster meetings. If I prepare a PowerPoint, I cannot speak. I just have to come and you have to be the person you are. You have to live life on the stage. You know, in the time when you do something you love, play the guitar, photograph, paint, there's nothing which is needed. You forget everything. Hunger, thirst. You're just in that moment. You can stand and speak and enjoy yourself. That's how you should. Don't worry about being the perfect speaker. You will learn as you go on the way. Yeah. Then you start kind of. See, as the audience, you see their body language, facial expressions. You will learn and go. But not to say that you have to do your homework. That's important. Okay? So these are the things probably you need to watch. Yeah, ladies first. The ladies first. Sorry, go ahead.
Some speakers, when there is interaction between the audience and the speaker, they do two things. Either they pick on the audience or they make fun of themselves. Is it right to bring that sense of humor into the discussion?
You know, this is a fabulous question you asked. Okay, I do two things in all my corporate training or whatever it is. You need to understand the maturity of the audience and up to what level you can make fun of people. It's very important. It's okay with students, chartered students, boys, it's okay. But as the audience is mature, it's better you actually take the joke on yourself. And depending on the level of the maturity of the audience, you can actually do something very less, not push them too much. Maybe I'll ask him, I'd like to share a story. Let us say, Raju, you are going with your girlfriend on the beach. What's her name? This extent I can go. Like that, variations can happen. So there's no perfect formula. It's your gut feeling, and you got to fine tune yourself. But I would rather take the joke on myself than putting it on other people. It comes to the experience. I have failed, and people have been upset because it happens. And even Chandru is such a beautiful speaker. He uses jokes wonderfully well. He can adapt jokes wonderfully well. And he was telling me, he made an address in St. College to lady teachers, and there were a lot of jokes and they laughed. But one of the teachers came and told me, he said, most of the jokes were feminine, and we don't like that. So you learn from that. That's one thing. Does it answer your question? Yes, Raju.
People keep sharing their jokes on different regions and professions and particular religion. Now, where are people get really feel bad about people out of your community and particular profession? How to draw perfect line and avoid such situation where people feel bad when we had a joke?
No, actually, I wouldn't suggest in any situation to tell Sardarji went over here. I wouldn't suggest it. You can change it to your own situation. Change the names of the situation because you don't know when to draw the line. Okay, that's very difficult actually. Maybe I'm in a different country, I can make fun of a different country. That's okay. But it's very difficult to draw the line. But religious jokes, no. Sexist jokes, it's absolutely not needed. With your friends, you can do it. That is it. Okay. Yeah.
Majority of people around us.
Speak a little loudly.
Yeah. Majority of us, or maybe people around us, they're not really open to speaking to people or open up when you meet them for the first time. So some of us have seen they also behave foolish intentionally because either people are a little shy or they are a little hesitant to talk to people.
Okay.
So people who love to speak to others, they just to make them open up, they behave a little foolish or a little silly. So So they don't act smart, they don't behave smart, but they behave foolish. And they're not necessarily jokes, they're not necessarily sense of humor. Not only broken with yourself also, but definitely foolish. Probably recommend that.
Okay, there is a
it also makes people open up.
Okay, there is a manual, there is a interpersonal skills, there is a particular project which says speaking to strangers. Okay, it's a fabulous thing that I've seen the most mature people, the most experienced people cannot open up with strangers so easily. Because half the time they're conscious, the other half the time they're trying to impress. Both are wrong. You have to be yourself. Okay, and to break the ice by small talk is simple. You must know when to drop. Let us say you're standing at Theta Q and she's standing over there. You have to make a conversation with her. And the counter is closed. I would go and I'd say, excuse me, please, do you know what time the counter opens? Probably I would say that. She said, I don't know. Level 1 is over, you can't talk more than that. There's nothing you can do much about it because she's in a bad mood, whatever. First thing, I think the formula around this, never speak to impress. And the focus should be on the other person, not on you. Don't blow your own trumpet. That's most important. And the secrets of a good conversation are you need to be a good listener, focus into the other person. And there are something called the, when you're running relay, there is something called the tags. Like a cycle chain, your conversation should continue on the other person's last dialogue, preferably. Suppose I tell you, I am hungry. If you say I am hungry, that's not conversation, that's telling your own grandmother story. That's what we do, no? So when I say I'm hungry, your next question should be, would you like to eat something, is it? So we shouldn't, this actually comes from humility and awareness. When I see a lot of students mess it up because they're trying to impress girls. So the beauty of nature is, girls can see the smiles of it. God has given them gift. Yes or no? That's the thing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for a wonderful time. Back to you.